Please like and subscribe if you get the chance. And yeah, let's get into it. We've just left off. We just got Portal 1, and it's helped us, and we've got a suspicion that Captain Solano is a Tucan member. And then we're just going to continue with Carter, because it's jumped scenes now, back to Carter, and we're trying to do something with the ship. They're trying to burst warp it. I'm not sure yet. I think the points come where we need to destroy the ship. Now, Petty Alpha Maris is a Tucan agent, and so is this Iska lady that we were just fighting with, but she's been turned now to Tucan. So let's see what's going on here now. Let's find a working console. Can I not go? Oh, where do I go now? Because they're warp bursting now to try and get, because we ejected the cores in a bigger fight scene in the last one. Over there.
The ship's heading.
They've changed course drastically.
Looks like they're headed here. Usonia system. They might stop there.
Can we use the Zeldi's comms to signal your fleet?
Comm systems are locked.
Grab hold! The inertial dampeners can barely keep up. If they keep forcing this ship to make these short warp jumps, they're going to tear it apart.
Zeldi is still made by Lydian hands, despite all this Tucan corruption. We'll hold.
We just gotta stay safe until Starfleet can find us.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to destroy the ship, really. Time job.
Your people, is there somewhere you go when you die?
Life after death? No. On my home world, some people think they can cheat death in a way.
God, she doesn't like the
Joining
Trill.
The Trill symbiote. But that's not a life to me.
What about you? Is there another plane of existence for you? With every passing battle,
No way to... Just say no way to die.
I think about it more.
I think there's just no way for us to know what happens after we die.
Really?
Maybe there's something more, maybe not. But I can't discount the possibility. You can't prove a negative.
Then maybe you can understand this. My people have a special journey.
Hold on, what's he said? It's him. Major understood Carter's uncertainty at the afterlife.
When the Lydians die, we rejoin our comrades, family, and ancestors.
On the parade grounds of Cirella?
That is just one part of it, but yes, death is not the end for us. So
Death is only the beginning.
some part of Itasca remains. By letting the Tucan use her body, at best we are delaying the inevitable next step for her. At worst, we are leaving her as a prisoner in her own mind. You want to save the transformed. So do I.
Now that I've seen it happen, does it make me a hypocrite to say he has a point? What if we can't?
You have to do it, you go.
We can't leave them like that, right?
I think Itasca would want to be released.
Just say we can still try.
Going through right now.
I know it's awful to think about, but if they're still alive, we can still try to help them. We lose that option once they're dead.
Yeah, you can still try and like help them until the point where you can't. Because you can't hopeful attitude.
Sister, a twin. It's very rare among the Trill.
You never told me that.
She was one of the youngest hosts to ever join with the symbiont. A sentient creature that lives in our body. It's considered a great honor. The symbiont can bring centuries of knowledge and wisdom to the host. But sometimes, the symbiont personality suppresses the host entirely. My sister was the closest person in the world to me. I knew she would be different after joining. But she drew more and more distant. room we shared growing up was foreign to the both of us. And eventually she, or whoever she'd become, cut me out entirely. So I left for Starfleet and swore I'd never go back. I couldn't stand the thought of seeing her. Someone who looked like my sister.
So Miranda like this, it opened an old wound.
Never really closed up in the first place.
You remind me of Itasca.
I do.
Bonds are not made by what runs through your veins, but the blood you spilled together. Itasca was my family in that way. I want you to know there is nothing I won't sacrifice to win this fight. But if we're lucky enough to survive, I'd be honored if you'd count me as one of your tribe. As Itasca was.
Even a couple of engineers like us.
You are many things.
Say it's a deal.
Take you up on that.
Same here.
Even though we've only just met and we barely know you. It's the bonds of battle that forge us.
May not cease this madness.
What is this place?
Is that the Veskar?
Another one of yours?
Not anymore. They've corrupted it. Just like the Zeldi.
Now there are 2 ships. Did this just get better or worse?
It certainly doesn't bode well for the crew of the Veskar. So many lives.
So that's up to us.
We're really at the heart of this fight now. We just gotta figure out what we're gonna do about it.
This doesn't look like the Aphelion. What are they doing here?
You don't think they're just meeting their buddies?
Maybe, but then why are their buddies here?
Prepare for transfer.
The storm. It's back.
They've got the Cartabula, ain't they?
What happened?
Hold on. Scanning. Astrometric radiation is dropping. Zeldi's dropped to minimal power levels.
It's running off just the one warp core now.
That means
They've sent the Cartabula to that other ship.
Or mutiny. Mutiny on the Resolute. I'm going to have to insist Captain Solano. It's obviously not going to be Solano. He's too easy.
Something wrong, Captain?
no, nothing's wrong. In fact, I was just going to call for you. I'm needed down in engineering. The bridge is yours.
Who's the best choice? I think it's going to be Commander Westbrook. Choose an ally to confront Captain Solano. She's likes me. Commander Westbrook was worried at Shinjara, but he's applauded Jara's. I think it's going to be him, innit? Mark disengaged because come on, his research. I'm gonna go for Westbrook, I think.
Commander Westbrook, a word, please.
I'm busy here, so let's make it quick. What's this about?
The captain may have been compromised. I have reason to believe he's been bioformed, and is now actively working against us.
Come on. You can't be serious.
Someone is sabotaging the mission. They planted a Taconian device in engineering. Captain Solano was in engineering while we were on Delphi Ardu-4, and he purposely evaded Dr. Duvall's bioscan.
That's ridiculous. I just spoke with him a few minutes ago. He was as normal as ever. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
Please hear me out. This is not a joke.
I cannot stress this enough. Our lives are at risk. The mission is in jeopardy. I'm not making this up.
And I suppose you have proof?
I'm working on that.
Of course you are. You've rarely put your trust in me before. Which, ironically, only makes your story more believable. You're clearly not looking for whoever is most likely to go along with you. If you go through with this, and you're right about Solano, you'll be the new captain of the Resolute.
Didn't want this. It's my duty. Just that's your
First
duty.
officer, it is my duty and responsibility to protect the interests of the ship and its crew when the captain has been compromised.
I'll have your back. But you damn...
What's he said? Commander Westbrook understood children by a sense of duty, despite his initial skepticism when Jara confided his suspicions. Hold on, hold on. Sorry, I'm back. I reckon it's Dr. Duval.
It's now or never.
Do it.
Captain Solano.
Commander Rydek, we need to talk about... Doctor? What brings you to the bridge?
Just a bit of housekeeping. You owe me a bioscan, Captain.
I don't have time for that right now.
It will only take a moment. I can't put this off any longer.
You can, and you will.
Come on, let me say something.
What you'll find is that I'm quite reasonably under stress given the circumstances, and you aren't making it better. I'll find you in sickbay when I'm good and ready. Or, if you're gonna stand in the way of the mission, I can find you in the brig instead.
Say please, Captain.
Captain.
Denied. Remember your station.
The crew looks to you for guidance, Captain. It may seem like a nuisance, but it would set the right example.
What is this?
We need you to comply with the scan, Captain.
That's enough. Drop this. All of you. I'm giving
That's
you
it.
direct
Time to
orders,
take him out.
Rydek. Stand down and go back to your post. Now. Do not make me tell you again. I've been a starship captain since before you were in the academy.
I refuse. So do the others.
Well then, you've left me no choice. Security to the bridge. Arrest Commander Rydek. Take her to the brig.
On what charge?
Conspiring with the enemy and mutiny.
Captain, please reconsider.
I've given my order.
This is not Captain Solano. He's been bioformed. He's a scion.
You're out of your mind.
Commander Rydek has proof.
Why would I just be holding this on my ass?
Sabotaged our efforts to track Galvin with this. He planted it in engineering while we were down on Delphi Ardu 4.
Lies! Perpetrated by the only Takan in our midst, Portal 6-3.
He's actively trying to divide us from within.
Captain Solano has refused to be bioscanned because he knows it will reveal he's a scion.
Take her to the brig, or I'll do it myself. Oh!
Who shot him? The security officer, I reckon. Oh, it's him.
Wait, stand down. That's an order.
What is the meaning of this? Everyone hold.
She's just told her.
This cannot happen on the bridge of a
Just say-
Federation starship.
Say I can prove it.
Prove I'm right if you just give me a chance. If I'm wrong, then I will face the consequences.
If you're wrong, there's no coming back from this.
I'm
Then
going
do
to settle
whatever.
this once and for all.
I like all the crew standing about there. Seems like it's got stakes now. Come on.
Commander Rydick was right. Captain Solano has been compromised.
Oh, attention.
Into a Takan.
I reckon it's the Doctor. I don't think it's easy as Solano being it. It's the easy choice, isn't it?
Medical officer of the USS Resolute. I'm relieving Captain Zachary Solano of command.
Take him to the brig.
I reckon it's Duval, I do. I don't reckon it's the captain. He's too much of an easy target.
I don't know what to say. I'm stunned.
We all are.
Well, there's no going back now. You are, rightfully, the captain of the Resolute. And I'm with you from here on out. I need you to
I
know
need your support. Say I
Right
need your
now,
support.
More than anything, I need to know I can count on your support.
Absolutely. You have my word.
We have to come together to make this work.
Whatever you need me to do.
Oh, I'm not. I told you because it's because I picked him. It was insulted when Jara chose not to confide her suspicions in Captain Solano before confronting him on the bridge. God, he don't like me, does he? Look at his angry. Captain disappointed not to confide her suspicions about Captain Solano before confronting him on the bridge. God, that's going to be one. It doesn't matter because it's going to be one of the other ways. Time to address the crew and tell them what's happening. It wouldn't have held any weight with Bedrosian because she's like, in fact, the only one. It might have worked in Ermot,
Set
but
course
I
for the
think
Usonian system.
Solano's the other one.
Maximum warp. It's time to face Galvin.
Yes, Commander. Sorry. Captain. On your command.
You should address the crew. Warp.
Engage.
Engage.
We're taking fire. Red alert. All hands to battle stations. Shield status.
Set to maximum, but with the algorithms compromised, they may not do much.
Captain, that other Elydian ship is here.
The Zeldi?
We're outnumbered.
Captain, your orders.
Evasive maneuvers.
Evasive maneuvers.
Aye, Captain.
Pattern Zeta Theta 1. It's firing on the other ship, ain't it?
Veskar's warp engines are powering up.
Oh, is it firing on us? Oh, wonderful.
That must have been their goal. They didn't want us to chase the Veskar.
According to my readings, they also took the Cartabula with them.
Return fire? Come on.
We have to destroy the Zeldi before it destroys us.
With Diaz and Edsalar still over there?
They'll need to evacuate.
Come on.
I almost have it.
They gotta know we're here. Hurry. You got it?
Got it. Diaz to Resolute.
We read you, Diaz.
This is Ermot. It's good to hear your voice. Is Edsalar? Is she with you? Everyone wants to know.
So we're both
We're
with you.
both here. We're both okay.
Very good, Petty Officer.
Can you get us out of here?
I can't transport you out while the Zeldi's shields are up. Our phaser fire won't even get through. Is there another way off that ship?
We'll find a way.
Whatever you do, you'll have to be quick about it. Because we can't give you much more time. We can't evade the Zeldi forever.
Understood. Diaz out. We're gonna have to get out of here the old-fashioned way.
The
He's not
Lydian
coming.
ships have no escape pods.
We can leave out that cargo bay we transported to before. But then there's the vacuum of space to contend with.
Those freight containers. Maybe we could use those to make an escape pod?
Is that even possible?
We're gonna make it possible. Unless you have a better idea.
Let's go.
Oh, I didn't think he'd come with us.
That should allow us to take a few more hits. Enemy phaser impact dissipated.
Heading, Captain?
Attack pattern Delta. Attack pattern. I'm gonna go for Beta.
Pattern Beta 3. Circle around that asteroid and come back firing.
Aye, Captain.
Yeah, we don't want to stand right in front of them. Get round the behind. Fire phasers! Proton torpedoes!
In range.
Fire!
Fire!
Shouldn't they already be firing?
Zeldi shields down to 82%.
Don't standing right in front of them. God damn it!
We're doing
Be
damage,
evading.
but they're hitting us right back. We'll run out of hull before we penetrate their shields.
Perhaps I can be of assistance. I
Oh,
can
now you've turned
modify
up.
your impulse engines to amplify their meager output and avoid more of their attacks. But I will need full access to your propulsion.
Just do it. You're already here with us.
Starfleet regulations.
Not a
Regulations right out the
The
window.
alternative is destruction.
To me, it's
Yeah, do it.
you can take this beating and hope you can weather it. Or will you put your trust in me?
He could have destroyed us at any bloody time.
The least you can do is put your faith in me.
Yeah.
Commander Ermot, give Bortle access to the propulsion systems. You're going to have the ship in your hands. Don't let me down.
This will take a moment.
Even though I think he could have done it without her permission. You can't really tell if she's disappointed. You just can't see her eyes, can you? Oh, that's my speed now.
Your ship has let up its fire.
That gives us some time.
All right. One of these freight containers should do the trick.
Be quick.
We need one big enough for all of us to fit inside. Something we can make airtight. Damn it. Not this one.
go. This'll work.
That's great, but it's not airtight yet.
No problem. We'll just seal it up.
This container is extremely heavy. Even with the containment field open, it won't leave the bay quickly. I'll find something to accelerate our exit.
Don't go down. I like you. How you gonna seal it airtight and get in it?
Glancing blow. Very little damage.
I cannot keep this up for long.
Their phaser banks are recharging. Now's our window. We have to strike back.
I agree.
Their next barrage could be our last. Better make this count.
Target their weapon systems. Take the teeth out of their bite.
That could make them run. Just like the Veskar, we'd lose Diaz and Edzelar again.
Yeah.
Hit
Target the engines.
We've already lost the Veskar.
We need to protect ourselves first.
Target their propulsion systems. I don't want them going anywhere.
Targeting their engines.
That's it. Photon torpedoes. We don't want them running. We need that information.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
We gotta move it now.
These will give us the push we need.
Those are explosives.
We'll ride the blast right out of here. All set.
I'll set the containment field to deactivate, and then run back. We can detonate by remote.
We'll need to seal the doors from inside.
He's
the
gonna get
container
done, ain't he? He's gonna get killed, and we're gonna have to leave him. Oh, he's come on, get in, Irma. That's not Irma. What's his name again? Let's just check his name. Amitar. Yeah, get in, Army.
Hurry! What are they doing in there? Please, help me.
No. Let the Khan get what they deserve.
Don't leave me to die.
No, I can't help you.
No. Can we really leave her?
She's not a threat. We don't have the time. We can save her
Figure
first.
her own way out of this.
This ship can't fly. Sidron set it to self-destruct. Please, Amenta.
Oh,
It's not her.
no. I know it's not.
Carter, we have to seal the doors.
Don't leave me.
Get this light off the ship before Sidron blows it all to hell.
Let her in, because we can use that information.
Come on. Hurry.
Yeah, save her, because she can give us useful information on their plan. Oh, they all love me now. Let's go. Carter showed compassion and saved Itzia about the Zervi, especially after he first said she had figured it out herself. Yeah, that was just time pressure. Caught off guard when the Carter rescued Itzia in the zone, but ultimately respected his decision.
I have the awaiting.
Go ahead.
We're about to exit.
We see the cargo bay containment field is deactivated.
Get that tractor beam ready. And you should know, the Zeldy is set to self-destruct.
If we do enough damage to the Zeldy first, it'll prevent the self-destruct sequence from completing.
We can't wait any longer. We have to fire.
Captain, they're almost out of there.
We need to act
Fire
fast.
to can't we? Just say they escape first. What's the whole point?
Get out of there, petty officer. Do it now.
I would, but there's no point. They're gonna blow up anyway.
Ready?
Detonate.
Detonate.
Yeah, I'm sure that would have blown a hole in the container. I suppose it's and there's an explosion, not an implosion. Come on, get them.
We're out. I have them on sensors. Tractor beam activating.
Oh, look at her. She got burnt to shit, didn't she? Fire! God, how many torpedoes have you got? It's supposed to be a science vessel? Oh, look at the tractor beam noises. The tractor beam noises.
Tractor beams locked on. We have them. They'll be pulled into the docking bay shortly.
There's something else. I tracked a transporter signal to the planetoid moments before the Zeldi detonated.
Sidron.
There's a Takan structure there. It's the reason they were here. It's the reason we are here. Now.
Just so he goes again.
For myself. We'll go there together.
I had assumed as much.
Is this the Takan arsenal Galvin was after?
Legend says this region once held the sacred mysteries of the Takan Empire. Our greatest treasure. Our most fearsome technology.
I want a full security detail. Westbrook, Bridrosian, you're with me. Mr. Ermont, you have the con.
Wait. You're not the first officer anymore. The captain is supposed to stay with the ship. I'm surprised Lieutenant Bedrosian didn't raise that first.
I thought Captain Rydek knew what she was doing.
This is, you just say the captain decides this.
That's the protocol. But it's also a captain's prerogative to break that protocol.
I suppose it is.
We'll deal with the first officer vacancy when we return. Until then, Mr. Ermont?
Yes, Captain.
Till then, Mr. Irma. Yes, Captain. Oh, is he geeking out on this game? I am. Oh my god, they got the spacesuits as well. They got spacesuits on. Phaser the only last thing they need is the phaser rifles.
Not that I can see.
High alert, everyone. The enemy could be anywhere. Follow my lead.
Oh, look at the spacesuits.
Short mission. All right.
That's the plan.
Well, it's your call to come down here. Still not sure I agree. But I respect the chain of command.
Oh, it's not doing anything. Go on. Hold that. It's got a Geordie Hill Forge visor now.
Another Takan vault.
I think this is the Khan vault.
vault in the mines was already open.
There must be some way to activate it.
Portal, can you open it? It is a Taconian vault.
I thought you'd never ask.
I was gonna say, of course he'd be open to open it.
You're welcome. Better to keep it simple. Sometimes the answer is staring you right in the face.
Thank you. Definitely easier this way.
She's got a little bun on now. She's got a bun on her head. Let's change the hair, look. When's our next dose of insulin for this woman? What is it? Deuterium? Fine, Sidron. I've actually got quite a few of these to put up now. Sometimes I get overwhelmed. There's too many of them. So I should have done this earlier, to be honest.
Spread out. Let's see what we can find. And stay on
Oh.
alert. We don't know where the Takan that beamed down here could be.
I could have gone with some phaser rifles. I'm going to take this mic out because it's doing the...
You will need my help, Commander.
How so?
Traversal here is trivial for a Takan, but only a Takan. When you come across a device you cannot use, merely call my name.
Will do. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm back. I said, I don't know if this game or this is mic at the minute that just keeps going flizzily.
Do you know what this place was used for?
It feels familiar, but I'm not certain. The Empire was vast. I did not know every corner of it, and much was built after I became a portal. However, Takan would not build such a place without something precious to protect.
Whatever that is, we have to find it before Galvin does.
Hello everyone. I'm hoping this mic's not going now. Might be time for me to buy a new headset. I've only had this headset like a year. So I don't know why it's been a bit odd. Choppy, it keeps coming in and out.
This pattern resembles the transporter device Petty Officer Maris used to escape the Resolute. Portal 6-3?
You wish to make use of this device?
It's a transporter of some kind?
It allows Takan to move through space instantly a short distance. But I will activate the system for you.
Where does it go?
I'm not sure. The markings here must be from after my time.
Well, only one way to find out.
Oh, that's good. There's going to be a puzzle in it. One of two. I'm going to go that way. Let's keep going that way. There we go. Contains vast amounts of Draconian data unable to transfer. Extremely high particle density. Said I'm not really able to pass, am I? That's interesting.
Sort of. Just. It's not from this planet, nor any planet in the Federation database.
Apologies if the signal's going a bit dodgy. The audio's going a bit dodgy. I'm not sure why it's going like this. Sounds like it's almost like a connection issue. Oh, I think I'll go back down there. Soil.
Why is this here?
This is soil from the homeworld. Our capital system. This isn't an arsenal. It's a temple of the ancients. Sacred ground to the Takon. I took my oath as a guardian of the Empire in a place just like this. You cannot imagine the look of pride in my parents' eyes as they said goodbye. Forever. Sorry. This is the first I've seen of anything new from the Takon Empire in a very long time. I'm sure you're familiar with the feeling, that sense of loss. I thought I was ready for it, but it cuts to the core of your being.
Just say I understand.
I totally understand that feeling. It's unavoidable and inescapable no matter what you do.
Yes, it's that distant but familiar feeling that's forever just out of reach.
Oh, what's he said? Appreciates jars empty when he's overrun the feelings of loss inside the Takon vault.
Can you use this to find out more about what Galvin is after?
The information's encrypted. I can only discern that it's a warship. No. It's the Aphelion. Perhaps the most powerful Draconian ship ever built. I can't access the full file, but looking through the ship's schematics, it appears to be equipped with some sort of experimental, highly advanced transporter technology.
Transporter technology? For what?
Captain, you better come see this.
Captain, that's it, Captain. Sorry for this dodgy audio that seems to be going. It only seems to be when they're talking for some reason. Descend. What am I seeing? Oh, I didn't realise it stopped. They're not following me, are they? They disappeared, didn't they?
There are more up ahead.
From the looks of it, I'd say someone left in a hurry.
Probably right around the time we showed up.
I mean, that's nice, isn't it?
I've seen these before. In the other vault. And if all of those are the same as this, then there must be
Hundreds of millions, if not billions. All that remains of the Deccan civilization. Distinct person, encapsulated in crystalline form.
Garvin will come back for these. They took thousands of these cases.
Eternity.
Say that.
The size of this vault, there must have been tens of thousands of these cases, representing billions and billions of Deccan.
A threat on a truly massive scale. One your Federation can't easily contend with. What you have to understand is, these life forms were preserved for the benefit of the Deccan civilization, as a means of safeguarding the health and well-being of any Deccan, should they fall prey to illness or injury. They were never intended to be used for this purpose.
There.
It's a perversion.
This was always their purpose. To restore the glory that was lost.
Hold fire. He's obviously showing himself for a reason. Wants the monologue.
Your first victory in battle, Captain Rydek. You killed a great many of my compatriots, some that I've known for millennia. Are you proud of how much death you've caused? Each Deccan life is precious, irreplaceable. Centuries of knowledge and culture lost with each one you murdered.
I must say I had to save my crew.
Protecting my crew. It's regrettable to take any life, but when someone threatens galactic civilization, force is the correct response.
And I suppose it worked. For now. Thankfully, I don't have to convince you of anything. We'll all be on the same side soon enough.
You can't just bioform whoever you want. Not without a fight.
But that's just it. There won't be a fight. In fact, most won't even know what's happened. One minute you're standing there as you. The next you're standing here as one of us.
He's talking about mass transformation. That's what the Aphelion was built for.
The transporter. It'll reconstitute your DNA and bioform you into a Deccan in the blink of an eye. This is what they'll use as ammunition.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. Of course, that's the simple version. But the end result will be the same.
How you will. So that's an abomination.
Talking about a crime against sentient life on a mass scale.
Or an evolutionary process where the strongest and most capable survive. The Aphelion is on its way here as we speak. Now it's only a matter of time. You can't delay that which is inevitable.
We have to destroy this place.
Which makes your next decision fairly simple, brother. You are, after all, a portal.
I am.
Your sole purpose is to serve as a guardian of the Deccan Empire. But you stand here surrounded not by your fellow Deccan, but by members of the Federation. By people who deny our fundamental right to exist. You swore an oath to protect the Empire.
I said Portal's the only true Deccan.
That's why you're here.
There is only one true Deccan here, and that's Portal. You're a scion, a disgrace to the memory of the Deccan, brought back through unnatural means.
I only tolerate your presence so long as you continue to amuse me.
What's he said? Which one is he? Sidron, isn't he? Despite his obvious animosity, Sidron begrudgingly respected Jocelyn to protect the crew, sends the Deccan lives, but still blames her for blatantly manipulating Portal 6-3. Come on, make the right choice, Portal.
Captain Rydek, long-range long-range sensors suggest a massive spacecraft approaching in the distance.
The time has come. I hope we speak again, brother.
Estimated time to contact, 6 minutes and counting.
We can't stay here. We have to get back to the ship.
And we have to preserve these souls. We must take them back to your ship.
Those crystals are ammunition to be used against us. We have to destroy them. Bombard the site from orbit.
I'll decide once we're safely aboard the Resolute. 4 to transport.
How many could we save?
Hear me out, Captain. I lost my eyes because of you.
You didn't lose your eyes because of me.
Still, I've always stood by you.
You didn't lose your eyes because of me. You did your mission, love.
Bring those things on board. I'll have no choice but to resign.
Do whatever you need to do.
They will be forced into new bodies, brought back to life in a way they never asked for.
They're not living beings, but they're still dangerous. And if you don't make decisions to protect us, we're gonna end up like Solano. You, me, the entire crew. We're all next.
You're out of line, love. You know what? I don't need a tactical. If you can't handle the fire, get out the kitchen, love.
Minutes and counting. It's headed straight toward the vault. The Aphelion is coming into view now, Captain.
On screen.
Oh, we're in the shit now. This went from bad to worse, didn't it? Yeah, but I can't sacrifice an entire species just because this woman's having a hissy fit.
Those life forms
Yeah, transport them aboard.
science to come. They're not your enemy.
Right or wrong, history will judge you for this.
Shut up, you. Transport them.
Transport the storage crystals aboard the Resolute.
Did I hear that right?
That's an order.
How many can you get? I thought there was supposed to be billions. Billions of crystals.
The storage crystals are on board in our cargo bay.
Let's make a run it for it now.
Thank you. I won't forget this.
Yeah, because we've got to. You can't doom an entire species just because there's... Oh, he's happy with me now. He's eternally grateful for Jarrah's transfer the Sconian crystals to the vault in the Resolute.
I hope you realize what you've done.
Shut up, you.
We don't need another captain who's gonna risk our lives just to feed their ego. This ship and this crew come first.
Lieutenant.
She has to hear it.
We need Portal on our side. I'm not going to jeopardize that when I don't have to.
So you jeopardize the rest of us. To think.
Shut up, you bitch. Fucking go and get some new eyes. Did see that, did ya?
Approaching rapidly.
Get us out of here.
They hit us with that bioforming ray and it's over. Maximum warp. Get us out of here.
Where, Captain?
Anywhere but here. Now.
You know what? I'm gonna put a demotion in your record, love. You can stand down. I'll replace you as tactical chief. See what happens on this one, then we'll end it.
Thank you. I'm not sure one of my kind would have done for you what you did for me. I did not expect a show of mercy. I hoped, but you could have just as easily...
That's the difference between us.
See, that's just one of the differences between Starfleet and you. Scions of the Flame. Our mission is to help when we can, even if that means helping our enemies.
There is honor in that.
What she said. It was great for the car to save the life.
Now that we're safe on your ship, I think you were right to bring her. Things seem a little different now.
Didn't want to regret it. Let's say you're not mad.
Deal with messy situations.
You're not mad that I didn't release Atasca from her situation?
After all the trials we'd survived, maybe there's more room to hope for Atasca than I thought.
No surprises here. But your shoulders separated. If you come with me to sickbay, we can get you fixed up in no time.
She's changing him, I reckon.
Thank you. I'll find you afterwards.
You two, check in at your stations. This thing isn't over yet.
You're really making us proud out there, Diaz. The lower decks don't get a lot of glory.
Well, I'm just getting started.
Alright, Diaz.
Hey, Diaz.
Yeah?
Did you see our people over there? Miranda?
Kapoor, Hauser?
We saw Miranda and Kapoor, but they're bioformed. And as far as I know, there's no way to undo it.
That means they're not our friends anymore.
If they attack us?
We'll have to stop them.
Correct.
What it takes.
Yeah. I guess we have to be ready for that. She was a good little escape pod. Not that I want another ride like that anytime soon.
Tell me, did any crew from the Zelti survive?
Well, since the Lydian ships have no escape pods, I think it was just us.
I see. I thought so. I had a partner on board. After this mission, she and I were meant to... Doesn't matter. All that matters now is making the Takan pay for what they've done.
We'll stop them. I promise.
Any more else to talk to? I don't think so.
I can't believe it, but I'm actually looking forward to... Not that I'd expect this kind of welcome from him, but I can just imagine the look on his face.
You know what? I want to see him too. It'll be nice to get one piece of normalcy.
I'm sure...
Oh, did you change your uniform or anything like that? Maybe get a cup of coffee? Probably starving as well.
I can't believe it. You evaded the Takan, ejected their warp cores, and lived to talk about it.
That about sums it up.
They're gonna be teaching this at the Academy for years to come. I mean it. Everybody's gonna learn how you pulled it off.
Can't teach that. Yes, I can't teach it.
Well, what we did, you can't just teach that.
Maybe not, but I'm sure they'll try. I heard about Belle. Is Miranda...
As far as we know, she's still out there.
Well, I know Captain Rydek will do her best to get her back.
Hold on. Rydek? What about Captain Solano?
He was turned into a Takan. Rydek had to take over. She's a hell of an officer. but none of us have been up against anything like this. No one has. Not in 500,000 years.
We all have to step up now. Just say that.
We'll just have to step up and work that much harder to help Captain Rydek.
It's gonna take all of us.
Talk to you later.
It is agreeable to see you again.
Agreeable.
Is that so?
It was by no means a certainty that you would return to duty here.
Just say agreeable.
It's agreeable to see you as well, sir.
I concur.
You should know your absence has left engineering terribly short-handed. During your sojourn, this department has fallen unacceptably behind schedule on both regular and irregular duties.
There's been a whole lot of irregularity.
Just say we're ready for work.
Seems like you could use some help around here. We're ready to go to work.
Why don't you just sleep?
For at least a few minutes, Carter.
Yeah, I knew he'd like that. Carter. After Carter's wrote and Zara looking at the trailer, I was pleased to find him agreeable. Agreeable.
Normally, I would assign you to one of the many pressing repair tasks. But, given your experience on board the Zeldy, I have suggested you join the senior staff briefing as we determine our next course of action. You can commence your maintenance shift afterwards.
Let's say, don't even get a coffee or something. I just want to keep playing. I know we got. I'll leave it for a minute. Let's see what she says.
I tended to an Illidian earlier. Major Sarlet Arminta.
Ah, yes. I met him at the negotiations.
I never would have imagined I'd be here, on the same ship, working together with our oppressors. But now that I am, I can imagine a future where the Hotari and Illidians are no longer enemies. I always hoped for peace, but it seems so far away.
Just say you should always seek peace.
Bad blood.
Peace is often fleeting. If there's a chance, you should take it.
Peace with our former enemies may be hard for some to accept, but it's what my people need.
It's coming along nicely.
What she said now. Oh, no, she loves me. She's my BFF. Yeah, fuck that woman. I never liked Petrosian. Captain Petrosian took Joel's actions as mutinous when she confronted him on the bridge and asked him to have a bioscan. Petrosian enraged when Giles transferred the scanning crystals to the vault. The resident chose to put a relationship Paul 6 together for the safety of the crew. Shut up, you. Sometimes you always have to put above the head of the crew. Which one am I talking to? Where's my BFF? There she is. It's great for the encouragement regarding peace with the Illidians when they discussed medical sit by.
We're almost done.
I have to brief Ambassador Smoke in a few minutes.
Ambassador Smough will wait. You have some fences to mend. Personally, I'm against the Navy's destruction of innocent life forms, so I'm glad you transported the Draconian crystals onto the ship. But Lieutenant Bedrosian obviously...
Forget Bedrosian. She can't fall in line. She needs to, like, step back.
Being an effective leader requires trust. But an issue as divisive as this can create discord.
So
We all know I'm new to this, so it's nice to have your support.
Even when we don't agree or there's something I don't like, I'll let you know. But you'll always have my support.
Where's my fourth pip?
It's been a chaotic last
Oh, the doctor likes me too. Inspired by Joe's humility.
days for everyone.
Be humble and kind.
To name a new first officer in preparation for what's coming.
It's going to be Commander Westbrook, isn't it? Obviously.
We'll have to work to regain Lieutenant Bedrosian's trust. But if she's removed from consideration, it comes down to Westbrook or Ermot.
I'm going to go Westbrook. It's obviously.
Pros and cons with each, but ultimately,
He's always been straight with you. He's a straight talker, Westbrook.
Commander Westbrook has seniority and was hoping to be Captain Solano's first officer.
I'm leaning towards Westbrook.
At the moment, I'm leaning towards selecting Commander Westbrook as the new first officer.
That would be an excellent choice, considering your history.
And he knows the crew.
The crew would respect the fact you chose someone likely to challenge your opinions and present a different point of view. You're as good as new.
Thank you, Dr. Duvall.
Always nice to have a captive audience. Really shouldn't keep Ambassador Spock waiting.
Captain,
I'll meet you inside.
Oh, you calm down now.
I'm here to officially tender my resignation from the crew of the
Refused.
USS Resolute.
Refused.
I cannot in good conscience continue to serve aboard this ship. Not while the interests of the enemy take precedent over the safety of the crew.
Just say we need your help.
Lieutenant, we both know how much we need your help and expertise for the coming conflict. I have no one to replace you.
I understand, Captain.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Do your
But
duty,
my heart
bitch.
is not in it any longer, and to stay would be a disservice to us both.
My door is always open if you change your mind.
What's she gonna do? Sit in her quarters? Your heart's no longer in it. You're on a fucking starship in the middle of space.
We'll have Ambassador Spock via subspace shortly.
So
Thank you,
requesting
Mr.
heard.
I'll notify Lieutenant Bedrosian we're about to begin.
That won't be necessary.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edsolar have first-hand experience with our adversaries. I thought it advantageous for them to join this briefing. I understand this is unusual, but I trust you have no objections?
These are unusual times, Mr. Chovak.
Unusual times, Mr. Chovak.
What Diaz and Edsolar accomplished aboard the Zeldi is nothing short of remarkable. They're both to be commended, not only for surviving against incredible odds, but for helping our efforts against these scions.
You know, Carter deserves most of the credit.
Not really, it's
None
team
of us would
effort.
have made it without his help. We'd all be bioformed by this point.
Well, I could say the same thing about Edsolar here. She deserves as much of the credit as I do.
It's like a mutual admiration society.
Ambassador Spock is ready for you.
Put him through.
Captain Reindeck, your recent change in station certainly warrants mention, and I trust you to faithfully execute your expanded duties. Right now, we must keep our attention on the clear and present danger that lies ahead, the Takan and their warship. The closest populations are the Hotari and Lydian systems, and they are likely the first targets for mass bioforming. After that, lies Federation space. I have advised Starfleet Command to send an impromptu battle group to intercept and assist you, but that will take time. You are our first line of defense.
Got it, we got it, Spock.
With our shield algorithm,
We can do it alone, the risk is to it. We'll take the help.
great disadvantage. Of course, you know that as well as I do.
I'm glad to hear the battle group is en route, Ambassador. With what we're up against, we're gonna need all the help we can get.
And you will have it. Remember, our strength is drawn from our ability.
To work together towards a common goal. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. I know what you're saying, Spock. I got ya. I got you, Spock.
Work together towards a common goal.
Have we made any progress in finding a way to defend ourselves from the Aphilion's bioforming weapon?
Currently, our shields will not protect us, but I am compiling all of the information the away team gathered on the Zeldi and cross-referencing it against our own as well as Portal 6-3's methods.
The away team is sitting right here. They survived without getting bioformed, so we know it's possible. So, what's the secret? How do we defend ourselves?
There is no defending
Is
yourself.
there a weakness we can exploit?
It's a serious
Something we
threat.
can do to
Just
avoid
says no
being
easy
burned?
answer.
I wish I could tell you the solution. But the truth is, there is no easy answer. There's no defense against bioform. One-on-one or on a mass scale. At least, not that I know of.
May not be able to stop it, but it might be possible to slow it down. It's too soon to say for sure, but
Westbrook. God, I ain't said nothing to him. Despite his initial skepticism and suspicion that Captain Line, Captain West understood the intriguing sense. It was the aftermath of the confrontation. Once Jara became captain, Captain West couldn't help but be struck by her own display of leadership as she pulled the crew together.
had some promising indications that Duridium can delay the bioforming process.
Duridium?
It's not a cure. It's not going to bring anyone back we've already lost. But Duridium is a cell stabilizer, so it has the potential to slow down the onset of physical and mental changes, if not entirely prevent them. And it might be the only ship in the fleet with this much Duridium.
Slows it, but then what?
In fact,
I say slows it, but
a lot
then
of
what?
ships wouldn't have any.
You say that it slows the process, but this doesn't actually stop the Takan from taking over, does it?
Correct. I can't be 100% certain, but it appears this is only a short-term solution. Also, it requires a much larger dose to be effective. We don't have enough Duridium on board to protect the whole crew. We barely have enough to protect everyone in this room.
Sounds like it won't do us much good then.
The use case I'd suggest is that it could buy a little time for an officer or a small group to complete a task or mission. But it has to be taken at the moment of exposure to the bioforming mechanism.
Prepare a delivery method for this remedy.
That raises the question. What is the mission?
We have to destroy that ship.
The Aphelion uses shields of some kind. I don't expect it will be easy to bypass their defenses.
We may not be able to block the Aphelions' attack either. But if they do strike, we know their weapon uses transporter technology. We might be able to backtrack their signal path.
Like we did to evacuate Captain Rydek from Tau.
Exactly.
That's so long ago.
Away team onto the Aphelion.
So we could destroy it from the inside.
I'm not exactly sure how, but...
Turn their attack against him.
So it's like jujitsu. We use their
Judo,
attack
that
to turn
says.
it against them.
That's the idea.
We'll keep thinking on it. I'd rather not have to take a direct hit to punch back. There might be some other way we can turn their strength into a weakness.
We'll need to prepare a boarding party, if it comes to that.
Petty Officers Edsalar and Diaz are the logical choices to lead any away mission to the Aphelion. They have already crippled one enemy ship. If anyone can do so again, it is them.
This isn't like the engineering mission that took you to the Zelda. Do you really have some special insights that a tactical team wouldn't?
Doesn't the fact that we're here speak for itself?
Just surviving won't be enough this time.
Only to Khan.
We found that only a Takan can operate their technology to its fullest. So, unless we want to try to do this with one hand tied behind our backs, we're definitely gonna need an assist from this portal guy.
I like that even less.
Like it or not, that's the truth.
Yes. Portal should be part of the away team. There's no question in my mind.
If this is the necessary course of action, I support it.
See, I like Ermot.
I will compile all the latest data on the tricorders, just in case.
In the meantime, I want you working on ways we can combat the Takan tech. Shields, weapons, anything we can use.
Yes, Captain.
Anything else, Ambassador?
I know this matter is in capable hands. Hold the line as best you can. Help is on the way.
Thank you.
It's time to fight. Let's get to work. I have faith in all of you. So that.
I have faith in all of you to meet this moment with the urgency it requires. I expect all of us to give it everything we've got.
We're the last line of defense now.
Thank you, Petty Officers Diaz and Edsalar. You're dismissed.
While we have a quorum of senior staff, there is a procedural element we need to take care of. The Resolute command codes must be transferred to Captain Rydek for control of the ship.
Of course.
Computer, transfer all command codes to Captain Jara Rydek. Voice authorization Ermot, Echo 4 Lima.
Voice authorization Duval. Beta 2 Yankee.
Voice authorization Westbrook. Alpha 7 Tango.
Awaiting your authorization, Captain.
Let's go, Charlie. Charlie 7. Charlie 7 X-ray. Yeah, Charlie 7 X-ray.
Voice authorization Rydek. Charlie 7 X-ray.
Captain's codes transferred. The updated command structure is incomplete. Please designate a new first officer.
Fucking hell. Do it in front of his face.
New first officer.
Go to Westbrook.
Please designate a new first officer.
Come on. There's no point dragging this out. It's Westbrook. Ah, what's he said? Commander Westbrook was surprised overjoyed and relieved by the name of the first officer. What's Ermot say? I know Ermot don't like me. Oh, he's angry! Bitterly disappointed, but not.
It is an honor and a pleasure to name Commander Westbrook as my new first officer.
Thank you, Captain. You made the right choice.
Congratulations, Commander. It's long overdue.
I know we've had our differences, but I can't tell you how much I appreciate this.
Computer, Commander Westbrook is the new first officer of the USS Resolute.
Awaiting voice authorization.
Voice authorization Westbrook. Alpha 7 Tango.
He supported me when he didn't have to. He's been quite straight with me. No offense, Emma. I just ain't had enough. I ain't had enough time with you, mate. Time me on. 76.
Nicely done. I think that went well.
Where's my pip? Get my pip out.
Could I have a word with you?
Give me a minute.
Look, I respect your decision, Captain. Commander Westbrook has seniority, and I can understand why you might have felt pressure to promote him. But what I can't understand is why you would choose someone so clearly unsuited for the
Oh my
position.
god. Here we go now.
Reason why Captain Solano chose you over him.
I'm just I trust his experience.
First officer would be disastrous.
I know you're disappointed, but I trust his experience, and I need to rely on him now more than ever.
But that's just it. We can't afford to make any mistakes.
Yeah, shut up, Ermot. Don't be a whiny bitch. Congratulate him and move on.
I've had it wrong this whole time.
Maybe you have.
We've had an excellent working relationship almost from the moment you first arrived. Yes, I was insulted when you didn't trust me with the information about Captain Solano being compromised, but I've always supported you, which is certainly more than you can say about Westbrook.
Shut up, Ermot.
Always against you.
I still need your support. I value your opinion, just say that.
Counts for nothing with you.
Listen, I value your opinion more than just about anyone's. I rely on it. And if we're going to beat Galvin, I'll need your help now more than ever. So please, don't be discouraged.
I'll be fine. Just give me some time.
Need my pip. Where's my fourth pip? Hope that shit changes. Hope that shit changes. I done it like that, did he? But took some time until I was Giles Conrad's support and encouragement. Line of fire. I think I'll leave it there. I just want to see if she gets the pip first. She got a pip.
I don't understand. Giving everything she's got, well, it doesn't make a difference. Something is actively slowing us down.
Keep trying. What's the situation in engineering?
I can't raise them. Internal comms are down.
It's the ionic interference. It's spiking again. If we reinitialize...
That's not your position anymore. You need to sit your ass down in the commander chair.
Communications are critical to ship operations, and I should go take care of this.
Go.
I reckon it's going to be the end. She's going to get a pip. It's going to be like ceremonial.
I was hoping we could buy enough time until Starfleet could send more ships. It looks like we might have to face off against the Aphelion sooner than we might want. If it's just us...
So I'm open to suggestion.
I'll consider any suggestions from my first officer.
We're being pulled out of warp!
The Aphelion is closing on us, and fast.
No, I can't turn it off now, can I? We're getting into it now. Okay, now it's a big ship, eh?
We're being hailed by the Aphelion. Galvin demands to be heard.
On screen.
You thought you could run? That I would let you escape so easily after taking what's mine? How pathetic and predictable. At least you can take solace knowing you'll be a far braver Takan than you were as a cowardly Koblian. Is it any wonder your people perished? If your every instinct is to run from a fight.
You underestimate the lengths I'm willing to go to ensure you don't succeed.
Sadly, this is as far as you'll get. We both know I hold your fate in the palm of my hand. That I could crush you in an instant if I so desired. And as much as I'd like to, you have another purpose to serve. As one of us.
Oh, this is like Star Trek. What's the one with Tom Hardy and Patrick Stewart? Where you know, he had the failure on radiation. Ah, the prophets!
Evasive maneuvers.
Somebody turn Nick to Khan.
They've hit the engineering section. No systems or structural damage, though.
Nick to Khan.
They were targeting the crew, not the ship.
Captain, we have to respond. Hit him in the mouth. What are your orders?
I don't know, photon torpedoes?
Fire photon torpedoes. Target the source of the beam.
Yeah, that did jack shit.
The Aphelion remains undamaged by the photon torpedoes, Captain. And its shields are fully intact.
Engage thousands of rotating EM pulse.
Damage report from the lower decks.
I still can't raise them, Captain.
Could be that the system's down.
No. Let to Khan.
That was the Takan bioforming ray. And there's no one left down there to respond. Takan may already be.
Seal the bridge.
No way of knowing how bad it is yet.
Seal the bridge. No one gets access without my permission.
I think that's for the best.
Here are your new tricorders. Now
Hope we get some phaser rifles. Let's move on, we got time to go. Got things to do. Warn engineering. Get a phaser. Oh, it's all going off now. It's all going off now. Oh shit. Get it over there.
We don't know who's on what side, partner. Come on!
Run, move, man. Stop walking. Get to the transport room. We've got our mission. Oh, keep running. Can I stand and look? Can I stand and look? Oh, fuck. He got hit in the back.
Transporter room 1.
You're coming with us?
A security officer told me your funeral, which I gladly accepted.
These are concentrated iridium doses. You need to take the dose as soon as you're exposed for it to be effective. Hell, take it right before if you can get the Takan to wait while you do it.
I'm having trouble locking onto the transporter path through the interference.
I've done this before. I have to align the transporter with the tetrametric signature. We need to tunnel through the shields. There's a problem. We don't have enough power to make the jump. I might be able to divert power from...
Stand aside.
Oh, he's just turned up.
The signal is now resolved. I couldn't let you fumble about any longer. Time is running.
Just say thank you.
Thanks for that.
No need. We must be on our way. I am Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire.
Nice to meet you, Portal.
We're right behind you.
Do us proud over there. Ready to transport.
Energize.
I think this is going to be a long mission, so I'll leave it here now that we've just jumped onto the ship. So, thank you very much for joining me. Please like and subscribe. And thank you for taking time out of your day. Much love, much love.